guys, welcome back to another video. It's this Cecilia here today. And before we get started, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, give me a huge thumbs up. Today, we're going to be going to a ceremony, and it's for my grandpa because he recently passed. So we'll see you there, and I'm gonna get dressed. But right now I'm in the car, but we're gonna get dressed in a minute. So yeah, we'll see you there.
Guys, so we've made it to our hotel, and we're super tired.
Like super excited.
Excited and tired.
Yeah, but
yes.
guys, I need to show you something. So
This is a big day for Applebee's.
So right when we walk, so this is like that's when you walk in. And then you come out here. We just walked in. So I'll show you what these two rooms are in a minute. But my dad's in the bathroom.
We're so excited to do this for Abuelito today. It's a bittersweet moment for us because he's only been passed away now for, I think it's been a month?
Yeah.
2 months. And it feels like it was just like last week that we were dealing with this.
Actually,
but this
really does.
a really, really awesome moment to remember him. So we're going to take you guys along with us because we thought it would be really cool to take you inside of our little family trip extravaganza.
Can I show them my dress?
No, we're going to show you her dress, but not right now. We're going to show it to you when it's on because it's so pretty. She's going to look like a little doll. We look crazy and a hot mess because we just got back from out of town last night at like 11:30. So it took us an hour and 48 minutes to get here. So we're just like, bleh.
And it took 10 hours to get there.
To Gatlinburg, yeah. All right, so we have an hour to get ready. I've got to get ready. She's got to get ready. So we'll see you guys soon.
It's really an honor for me tonight to present the Michigan Heritage Award to the family of Martin Huron Solis Jr., who again are sitting here. We have 4 generations of the Solis family here. Martin was a bajo sexto player and singer in the Texas-Mexican conjunto tradition. I want to say a little bit about Martin. He was born in San Antonio, Texas in 1929, and his family migrated to Michigan in 1942. First settling in Pullman, which means nothing to people who aren't from that area of Saginaw or Bay City, before moving to Detroit in 1944. He was born into a musical family, received his first guitar at age 6, and taught himself to play. And for much of his childhood, he performed for tips, either solo or with friends. He served in the Army from 1951 to 1953, and after he returned, he took an interest in the conjunto music coming up from Texas, and he taught himself to play the bajo sexto, a Mexican 12-string guitar that, combined with the accordion, defined the conjunto sound. He started performing with accordionist Manuel Rivera until he was recruited into Trio Los Primos, a vocal trio in the style of Trio Los Panchos. Later in the 1950s, he formed his own conjunto, also called Conjunto Los Primos. In his own group, Conjunto Los Primos, he was joined by his own cousin, Willie Huron, on saxophone, as well as Casimiro Zamora on accordion, and a rotating lineup of drummers. Learning the latest hits from Texas by listening to them repeatedly on jukeboxes and Mexican hangouts, and then transcribing them into songbooks, Martin built a large repertoire that made Los Primos a top act in the Detroit area. Martin and Willie relocated to Oklahoma City in 1959 and continued performing together until Martin moved his family back to Michigan in 1964. He reunited with Manuel Rivera upon his return, and the two played together until Manuel's death in 1980. Martin passed his love of music on to his 3 sons, Martin Jr., Pete, and Frank is here with us tonight. His oldest son, Martin Jr., in particular, carried on the conjunto tradition learning the bajo sexto by listening to his father practice. When Martin Jr., so he was a talented bajo player, but he spoke limited Spanish. So when he formed his own conjunto called the Solistas, he asked his father to serve as vocalist, and the group performed songs from the books that Martin had compiled over the years. And sadly, Martin Jr. passed away in 1993. And also sadly, Martin himself can't be here with us tonight to accept this award, as he passed away on August 26th of this year. However, his legacy as a conjunto pioneer in the state of Michigan has now been cemented through his recent induction into the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame and Museum in Alice, Texas, the first ever induction of a Michigan-based musician. He has also been recognized by the mayor of Melvindale, Michigan, where he was a resident for over 50 years, as well as by his county commissioner, state representative, and state senator. His son Frank also recently discovered a box of reel-to-reel recordings of his father's groups, and those tapes are now being compiled onto an album to be released by Jack White's Third Man Records. And on a personal note, it's truly an honor to be able to present this award to Martin's family, as Martin was the first person I interviewed for my current research project on Tejano music in Michigan. So through all of that, I became really close with Martin and with his family, and over that time, I've come to feel like a part of the family. They've made me feel like a part of their family. So it's really an honor to be able to present this award tonight. And before we invite the family up, I just want a chance to share Martin's music with all of you. So we've got a slideshow of images of Martin, and we'll hear a song as those play, if I can find them.
Over 30 years, we've had the pleasure of presenting these awards to extraordinarily deserving individuals who've contributed to the vibrant, rich cultural fabric that constitutes this state. And so it's actually a wonderful thing to be able to present this award tonight to the Solis family.
Now, with great pleasure, present to the family of Martin, in recognition for his outstanding contribution to Michigan's cultural heritage, a vocalist and bajo sexto player in the Texas-Mexican conjunto tradition, he has served his community with excellence as a master practitioner and mentor, presented by the Michigan State University Museum's Michigan Traditional Arts Program in statewide partnership with the Michigan Council for the Arts and Cultural Affairs.
Don't go away. Yes, so in conjunction with the Michigan Heritage Awards, we always work on obtaining legislative tributes. And so we have one tonight to present to you, Frank, on behalf of your father, or state of Michigan, a special tribute to Martin Solis Jr. Let it be known that it is with a strong sense of admiration for all of the recognition he has brought to the people in Melvindale that we salute Martin Solis Jr. His accomplishment as a musician speaks volumes to his dedication to his art. We give honor to Martin Solis Jr. upon his receipt of the 2019 Michigan Heritage Award for his contribution to conjunto music. He knew he was going to be a musician from a very early age, coming from a musical family. His grandfather, grandmother, and uncle played a variety of instruments. He determined his profession and went about creating a spot for himself in this field. His entire life has been dedicated to music. He has spent a lifetime brushing elbows with the greats, starting in his birthplace of San Antonio, Texas. Martin Solis Jr. contributed highly to the music industry by establishing Texas Mexican music in Michigan, which earned him recognition in his hometown of Texas by the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame and Museum. His unique style led him to be the first Michigan-based musician inducted by the Hall of Fame on January 6, 2018. Melvindale Mayor Stacy Bosman declared January 17, 2018 as the Martin Huron Solis Jr. Day. Solis Jr. has been a fixture Mexican-American community, performing not just in bars and at dances, but for family functions, including weddings, birthdays, quinceañeras, baptisms, and communions. Between his full-time job at Airborne Freight and performing Friday and Saturday nights and Sunday afternoons nearly every weekend, Martin had little time for other activities. Through the wider recognition he has received in the past year, he has also shined a spotlight on the cultural life of Detroit's Mexican-American community. Martin Solis Jr. is an undiscovered treasure in his hometown, a delight to learn about and know. Martin Solis Jr. has had an unimaginable impact on everyone he meets, becoming an inspiration to all. In special tribute, therefore, this document is signed and dedicated to honor and thank Martin Solis Jr. for his dedication to his art, and may he represent what is the best of Michigan and Melvindale. The community is a greater place because of talents like his. Signed by Cara Clemente, State Representative, the 14th District. Signed by Sylvia Santana, State Senator, the 3rd District. Signed by Garland Gilcrease II, Lieutenant Governor, and then signed by Gretchen Whitmer, our Governor. So on behalf of all of them, I present this to you and the Solis family.
Thank you, everybody. On behalf of my family, my mother, Anna, my wife, Anna, my Uncle Joe's here tonight, and brother-in-law. His sister is here also. About to be my new son-in-law is here with us tonight. My father's great-great-granddaughter is here tonight also. We love her very much, and his granddaughter, same, Samantha. My Aunt Linda is here. So on behalf of the Solis family and the ones in Texas, the ones in Oklahoma, we thank you very much. And I also like to thank the Michigan Traditional Arts Program for the award for my father and the Julian Osmore Institute and Richard. If it wasn't for them, this wouldn't have happened. The Historia came out because all the music, the conjunto music, is all in Texas. And there was everybody, there was bands all the time, but there was never anybody recognized a group of musicians from Michigan. And he was the first to do so when he was nominated into the Hall of Fame. So everything really started to move quickly for him. But as time went by, he was much older already. He was already 88 when all this recognition that came out with him. And also, so he was very happy with this. And just before he passed away too, he was aware of this award. You know, he had spoken with Richard. Richard had been to the house to see him just before he passed away. So in his last few days with us, he was aware of this and the accolades that he did have, you know, what was going on. So thank you all very much. And the last thing is that the album should be coming out. That's another story behind another story. The album is Jack White in Detroit and Third Man Records. But I know if he was here, I know he's very grateful. And thank you very, very much.
So we didn't record the rest of the night, and due to the terms and services of YouTube, we can't share the music, but basically we just had a fun night of celebrating, dancing, laughing, and having fun. So I'm so proud of my grandpa. This is really big. He'd be so proud.
Oh, that was it for our vlog today, but I hope you enjoyed it, and it was really fun, and guess
It was
what?
super nice that we got to celebrate.
Yeah, the girl was dancing, and I was tap dancing. I was the only one. I was back there. I was behind her, and she said, "We have a tap dancer." And then she said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Tejano." And then she said, "Give it up for Tejano." And she put my hand up, and everybody clapped for me. It was really, really fun.
It was super cute.
Yeah.
It was very nice of the Michigan State University to give Abuelito that award. That was fun. He would have been super happy, and I know he's excited. And we're so happy that you guys stayed around to watch it.
Yes.
So we'll see you on the next vlog.
Bye. Woohoo!
And that's it, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, follow us on Instagram, and as always, give us love, comments, and feedback.